Time for today's guests, and they are the Strictly couple who found themselves twice in the bottom two. But Shayne Ward and Nancy Ju always come back fighting. Please welcome Shayne and Nancy.
Hey, everybody. Good.
God, you're just watching that compilation. You're so good.
Oh, thank you.
You're so good.
Yeah, honestly, having the best time, especially with this one. It really is so much fun.
But scary night on Saturday.
Yes.
The bottom two, not a nice place to be, and it's your second time.
Yeah.
How did it feel?
It's never nice. It's never nice being in the bottom two. I was gutted because we worked so hard all week in the rehearsal hall. And it's never easy, you know. There's a lot of emotions, you know, because the dances are tough.
And especially after those judges' comments, which are so fantastic.
You never quite know how the public are going to take the dance. But I love what she choreographed. But yeah, it was gutting to be in the bottom two. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at least you've been there twice. I was there once and I was kicked off.
and my goodness, I was there watching, and the pressure, you cannot believe it's so. I mean, you can all look at it and say the pressure, but it is just crazy.
Yeah.
It's just it's so intense.
I said I never thought I'd be
pressure.
listening to the same heartbeat that I did in X Factor years ago on the elimination.
Yeah.
It's the same one they play.
I was going to say, it must feel very much like that.
It is, but yeah, no, Nancy's by my side 100%, and I just think she's awesome. But I think.
But it must be hard for you, Nancy, because obviously when, you know, you must sort of see that it's not the nicest place to be, and it must be hard for you also, especially when you know how brilliantly he's doing.
Yeah, I must say that this guy has been working really hard to just show up on the television that everyone thinks he's just really easy to get everything off. But if you ever catch him in any time of the off-rehearsal time, he's still trying to remember his step. He tried to be the way that he wants to make me feel happy, but he already makes me very proud as a dance teacher, as a dance partner. The respect from this guy to me, to my job, is beyond everything.
Yeah.
I'm super grateful.
Yeah. It's kind of annoying, isn't it? I mean, you are a performer, and the point is, as you say, you could be crying off stage 1 minute, not getting the step, but then you've got to come out and you've got to show that. And I think we can be so unfair in this country with this.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, why should you be knocked in any way for being confident? Because, of course, you're terrified inside.
Yeah, no, massively. And I think for me, I think from the very beginning, I got a lovely comment that I was, you know, that they loved my confidence, and that was great. And I was so happy with that. But on the inside, I was terrified. It is terrifying, isn't it?
Well, it's about making it to make it, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you come out looking a bit worried and a bit nervous and saying you don't want to win, what's the point?
I think with social media, that's what, you know, sometimes, you know, there's not so many kind, and they will take that and run with it.
Do you find that hard?
Scary.
How do you deal with the social media side of things?
Do you know, I mean, I'm only human.
Yeah.
You know, I can block out a lot, but then there's moments where it does seep through, and I'm like, I'm okay to show my human side, and if it does affect me, it affects me, and it gets me upset.
Well, also because you've been through. I mean, the X Factor was the massive show when you were in it, and that was 20 years ago, which was pre-social media. From that point of view, is it a different experience?
Yeah, no, massively, because I see everything now through different eyes. I'm a father, you know, I've got two beautiful kids, and thank you. And I just turned 40, which she laughs about all the time.
No, I said 20 plus.
20 plus what?
Never
20?
mentioned 20 plus.
So yeah, I think now because it's a
babies are
social media intrusion, it's just. I think it's just taking me a little bit longer to adjust to it again.
Yeah.
Because when I do my work, I just get to be home with my kids.
Yeah.
I do my work, I come back, and now that I'm back on an incredible show like Strictly, it's back into the mainstream. I just think it's just taking me a little bit longer to adjust to it.
Yeah.
So you're back in the mix. It's Icons Week.
Icons Week.
Can you tell us who you're going to be?
So we're going to be the Beatles. But not according to Nancy, because during rehearsals, she got the phone call and I'm across the way and she's like, we got the Icons. I was like, who is it? She went, Beetlejuice. I was like, I don't think it's that. So we've got the Beatles and we've got
That's
Help.
amazing. Oh, wow.
That's a great track.
Yeah.
Great track. I think the lyrics was also... We joke about it. We need it.
I need the voting.
Help.
So what's the dance, Nancy? What's the dance that you're doing?
It's a quick step.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Right,
It's
okay.
quick.
It's quick.
It's very quick.
And is he quick?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Excuse me?
There's the confidence.
It is quick.
It is quick,
yeah, but it's fun. I think what we did was we just absolutely channeling the Beatles of just how playful they were in all the interviews when they was on stage, and we're just going to have, what is it, the most fun?
Yeah, absolutely.
Lots of head bops, I've told her.
We designed, like, whenever it's an entertainment show, and we want to create as much memory as we can. We want we want to entertain people. So not just perfect dance, but also there's something to channeling to involve everyone in the show, like what the Beatles is supposed to be like. We will be like this.
And of course, with families, you know, you are spending a lot of time away and you've got to put the hours in. But Sophie is your biggest fan. Is she enjoying this whole experience with you?
No, she absolutely is. But I can only imagine what it feels like for Sophie being sat in that audience, because she loves it up to that point of then when it's the results show. For all of us, the anxiety kicks in, because being on the show, let me just say, the rest of the guys that are on the show with me have been we're all loving and caring towards each other, because we all want each other to do well. Then the realisation comes in that someone does have to go home. But for the loved ones in the audience, I really feel for them as well, because they're sat there going, oh no, I don't want to see my loved one up there going through this. But we're loving the experience.
Your girls must be beyond excited.
Oh, so Rain is 2. I mean, God bless him. He hasn't got a clue what's going on. He's like, Dad. Whereas Willow, she'll be 8 in December, and she just loves the show. She loves Nancy. She says Nancy gives the best cuddles. But she wants to be a dress designer, so her eyes are wide anyway. But she's literally watching the screen, looking at all the sparkles and looking at Daddy not looking like Daddy. Like when I did movie week and I was Elvis, which was amazing. I love playing Elvis. I had to have a clean shave, which I've not had in years. She watched me on It Takes Two, and I said, "Did you watch it?" She went, "Yeah." And then Sophie said she got a bit upset. I said, "Why?" I went, "Because she's missing me." She went, "No," because she was like, "That doesn't look like Daddy."
Yeah.
The Elvis sideburns I had. And
You did have an extra tan, did they?
Yes, I did. I did have an extra tan, yes.
Really tan.
Thanks for that. I did. I had a good time.
You've always got an extra time. Well, listen, we're wishing you all the very, very best for Saturday. We're looking forward to seeing the Beatles, and we hope you won't need any help at all. Shayne and Nancy.
Thank you.